Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Small Arms here, and welcome to a brand new series called Road to 10 Bill Hardcore Edition. Now, just so there's no confusion, I want to start off by saying this is not going to be done on a hardcore Iron Man account. I will be doing this on my main, and you might be wondering, well, what's so hardcore about that? Well, basically, I'll be using a regular account, so I can use stuff like the Grand Exchange or Boss with my friends, do pretty much anything like normal. However, if I ever die in a place that a hardcore Iron Man would lose his or her status, such as Theater of Blood, God Wars Dungeon, Gauntlet, anywhere in the wilderness, I will have to stake my entire bank. And just to be clear, I am going to honor any safe death that a hardcore would have as well, so any minigame or the Inferno or Chambers of Zarek, if I die in a place like that, I'm not going to stake my bank. I want this series to be kind of a snowflake series, if you will, but I don't want it to be super hard to follow because I know some people will have different videos and they're really strict and sometimes it's hard to follow them. I want this one to be very simple, but still kind of fun, you know? Alright, so before jumping into the series, I have two questions that I want to answer for you guys right off the bat because I feel like you guys are going to ask. Question 1, what are you going to do with your current bank? So I have 5 bill at the moment. I've just put about 500 mil on an alt account as well. What I'm going to do with this current 5 bill though, I'm going to sell the entire bank and I'm actually going to just drop it in platinum tokens and I will just keep that separate from the series. And you guys might be wondering, why am I going to do that? So basically, if Jagex decides to release some new content like Raids 3 or even like a new boss, like they released the Nightmare boss, which is just pretty much high level content and you need some pretty decent gear for it. Of course, if I ever do pull out max gear and I'm doing something off series and I get something, I will never put it towards the series and be like, hey, I just got, 1 bill off the series, because that's cheating basically. I would never do something like that. So I will just make sure to keep the platinum completely separate. And the next question, what are you going to do with all of your untradables? So I have some untradables such as Graceful, I got some capes, I have my Salve Amulet, I have some Void, rings, and then, stuff like the Slayer helmet. I'm going to keep the stuff that holds no value, so like my Void, all my max capes, the Salve Amulet. I'm going to get rid of stuff like my rings though, and then I will also get rid of my Slayer helmets. I feel like that's kind of cheating because those actually hold a value, but I don't see the point of every time I die to go get a new set of Void. But yeah, basically any untradable that is worth something I am going to get rid of because I do feel like that's not fair. But with all that being said, now that you guys know the rules, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Alright, so I just finished selling off everything in my bank. I have 4.5 bill in platinum tokens, like I said, which is pretty nice because if I ever get a drop on my Iron Man, I can still split out. And then if I ever need to buy max gear for something, I do have the money for it. It says that I still have 3.2 mil in the bank. It's Graceful is actually worth a lot for some reason. And then in here, I also did keep myself an Abyssal Whip because I need to be able to stake, of course, if I die. Let's hope I don't die. And then there's just other random things that are worth like 194k, and some other tabs as well. But for the most part, everything in here that I can sell is completely emptied out. It's time to go ahead and get started. I'm actually working on an alt right now too. That's why I don't have quite 5 bill. I put a ton of money on this account. I think it has like 1.2 bill or something on it. And I'm literally just training it to max stats because I would love to get to the point to where I can go to bandos and tank with this account while DPSing on this one. So I get myself pets and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm going to start this series off by going to Gauntlet because I really want the Gauntlet pet, and then it's pretty decent money when you have literally nothing to start with. But yeah, currently these are my goals right now. Get 10 bill and don't die. But it seems like a good spot to start making some money because even if I die, it's so early on. If I have to stake like, what, 2 mil or something, even if I lost it, I won't really care. And then if I do win, I'm going to double my bank, so I'll go to like 4 mil or something. And that'll just help kind of boost the series a little bit, I guess you could say. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this. I don't even know what to say. That's so lucky. I can afford a whip or like a blowpipe or something like that. I'm literally rolling in money already. This is literally my bank. I have my entire bank on me. So I died.
Where'd you die at?
Gauntlet. I had a 4 mil bank. I have to stake it. So sad.
I forgot that was your
My new series. Yeah.
So what happens if you win?
I continue with more money.
But if not,
then I reset. It's going to be the most stressful series. I can tell you this much now. Oh, he turned! What did he do that for? Oh, he was switching PID. No! Hit him! Oh, I 1 HP! No! How much HP did he have? He had
God.
1! He died at the end! I hate this game. So after dying and losing all my money at the duel arena, I ended up rebuilding and making myself like 1.2 mil at Gauntlet, which is pretty nice. It's, you know, just some nice starter cash. But when I did this, at the time I was in a Discord call with a bunch of people and it was starting to get really hard to focus on the Gauntlet boss. So I figured I would go to Sepulcher, and because I really want to get myself Black Graceful, and they actually had some pretty decent loot, and if you get lucky on the last chest, the ring is like 60 mil. But yeah, I went to Sepulcher and I ended up making myself another like 2.5 mil to where I had about 4 mil. So I ended up getting asked to do a raid with some friends. So I'm going to buy some scuffed gear, just get myself like a whip, myself a regular trident, rune pickaxe, just like the essentials, I guess you could say. Dude,
hi, YouTube.
I like tripled my bank just now. I'm so happy.
That's incredible. You're welcome for dying 3 times in Ulm because I was too tired to move.
Oh god.
You were too tired to move. I have almost 28% of the points in the most scuffed gear. Okay. I'm just glad we made money. I'm so surprised we made money. What if that had been a twisted bow?
I know, right?
That's what I was talking about. That I was like, what if he first like 2 days of the series gets like cleaned T-bow? Like that's the series over right there. You can't beat that.
No, I have to go for 10 bill.
Oh god.
Oh, that's the
It's a gnarly amount. 6.7 mil. That's literally double. No, that's like that's 3 times my bank probably. I have a couple of friends that want to go do bandos for the first time ever. And I can really use like a bandos passage drop right now. It's kind of fun. I just want to go hang out with them, so I'm gonna go do that. I currently sold everything I made from Sepulcher again, giving me 2.5 mil. I'm gonna get an unholy blessing, but this is the most scuffed trip. Like, I have such low gear. I mean, I guess I have like a whip and void, so let's look at kills. It's just gonna take long, but yeah, if I get something, I'll let you guys know.
Yes.
Dude, no
way. Oh my god.
That's the first thing you've ever gotten here.
Oh my god.
What KC do you have?
5.
Congrats,
oh my gosh.
Dude.
And Jared, you still don't have 1 kill count, do you?
You
haven't gotten a kill yet?
No, I don't think so.
But still, we're getting a split today.
Gosh.
I knew tonight was a good night to come here.
Oh my gosh. What the
so Jared, this is like your first trip ever, by the way. Don't like expect to see that every time.
No, I know that. I know that.
That's freaking sick.
Dude, you guys just needed to have brought me along.
Literally.
Dude, holy fucking shit.
Oh, I'm so happy, dude. Like, my rebuild is going good. That's how much is it?
18.3 mil.
Yeah, so I'm
it
gonna
did
get
go
like
down. It was 20.
I'll get like a 6 mil split from that. That's so good. No, we're good.
Yeah, no,
I'm taking these bones, like these super strengths are just popping up in beer. I'm selling it all.
All right, that's cool. So I ended up getting a 6.6 mil split, which is pretty decent. My favorite part of this whole trip, though, honestly, was that this was their first time ever doing bandos. Honestly, really ever doing any kind of boss, to be honest. So it's honestly just fun seeing their genuine reactions to getting something for the first time. I honestly had a blast doing this, and I would love to go again with somebody who's never done something like this. And I know some people might say, why aren't you just soloing bandos? You can make more money doing it because you're high level and you actually have the stats to do it. But honestly, it's fun every once in a while just going with a bunch of friends to a boss and just chilling out. But yeah, now we have like a 23 mil bank currently, so things are looking pretty good. Alright guys, well this seems like a really good spot to end the video. I'm actually going to hide my inventory because I don't want to spoil how many blood runes I've made so far. Let's just say I've been AFKing here for a very long time. There's a little bit of a spoiler. I guess it's kind of already on screen, but I ended up getting the Black Graceful. That's going to be in the beginning of next episode. It's not like a huge spoiler for a series like this because it doesn't really hold any value. It's just a cosmetic thing, but it was something I was working towards in the Sepulcher most of this video anyway. But yeah, it looks really good. It's by far, there's actually a lot of people here with it. And I don't blame them. It's a really freaking cool set of Graceful. But anyways, I don't want to drag on this outro, so I will see you guys next week with another video. So until next time, I'll see you later. Peace out.